Hello, I'm Jacob with the Virtual Technology Assistance Program at Thomas Nelson Community College. Today we will be covering how to use the Handicap machines in the Hampton Campus Library. We have a total of 3 in the library, 1 in the main area, 1 in the back of the library, and 1 in the classroom. At each Handicap machine, we have several features not available at other computers in the library. They all have 2 keyboards, which you can choose between, both with large characters printed on the keycaps in yellow and black for high visibility. One of the keyboards is mechanical for greater tactile feedback, and the other is just a standard membrane keyboard. There's also some unique software and configurations set up on these machines. The first and most noticeable is that they are configured for high visibility and high contrast. You can set this up on your own computer by going to Windows, Settings, searching for Contrast, and go to Ease of Access and High Contrast settings. Toggle High Contrast. And this is how our machines normally look, and you can configure your Windows computer to look exactly the same. There's also some screen reader software, Read and Write 10. This software has many features, but the only one I will be covering is the screen reader software. To use it, let's go ahead and open it up. This window will stay on your screen and won't be covered by any other windows until you close it. Next, we need to go to the text that we want it to read. And let's open up Notepad++. And we have a test of Read and Write Gold. So to use the screen reader, press this little arrow here right next to where it says Text Help. Click Play, and play.
This is a test of Read and Write Gold 10.
And you can see that it reads everything that's up on the screen. Now it is important to note that this does not work inside Mozilla Firefox. However, it does work with Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. Here's a web page to show the same thing in Google Chrome. So here's the page for TNCC's fall reopening plan. And let's select this text here. Go back over to our screen reader and click play and play.
Thomas Nelson Community College is planning for a fall 2021 return to campus that will include a variety of in-person, hybrid, and high-flex courses as well as student support services and student activities.
If you are planning on using the screen reader, before going to the computer, please be sure to check out a headset from the library front desk as a courtesy to those around you. They can be checked out for in-library use only, they cannot leave the library, and are due back when the library closes that day. To use them, plug in the tan color jack into the rightmost hole with the headphones icon on it, and the pink into the leftmost with the combo headphone and microphone icon on it. It'll ask you what kind of device you plugged in. Select Mic In and hit OK. A feature of Microsoft Windows 10 is also the Magnifier software. Just press the Windows button in the lower left corner of the screen and type Magnifier. With it, you can zoom into the screen, zoom back out, and it makes it easier to view some of the smaller items on the screen. Be warned though, the further you zoom in, the larger each pixel will be on the screen, and you may not get additional detail if it wasn't there to begin with. The last thing I would like to cover is Dragon Naturally Speaking. Unfortunately, not every Handicap machine has the program installed, but in the Hampton Campus Library it is available on the machine right behind the front desk. This program lets you use your voice to interact with a computer with commands, and even dictate to it instead of typing. To use it, open up Dragon Naturally Speaking on the desktop, and first it'll ask you about a user profile. Just hit Next. And keep hitting Next. And let's select Microphone Realtek High Definition Audio Front Jack. This was the device that we just plugged in. Hit Next, and it says to position your microphone properly, so I'm going to put it over my ears with the microphone right next to my mouth. And then we need to read this text so that it can set up your voice profile. And when you start, you may notice that the text actually disappears. It's still there, but if we click and drag to highlight it, this is because of the contrast settings we looked at earlier. Now if we go to turn those off, we can see the text just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and restart that, hit start. I'm reading this text out loud, clearly and naturally. I will continue to use this tone when I dictate with the product. Right now I'm giving Dragon a chance to adapt to my voice and audio environment. As I talk, Dragon is checking the quality of the audio input and adjusting some settings. Good audio input is essential for accurate speech recognition. To achieve high accuracy, I should maintain a consistent distance between my mouth and the microphone. I should also minimize background noise. Dragon's website contains more tips as well as short videos. I will read this text from the beginning until the complete prompt appears. I'm reading this text. Oh, there we go. It says that it's complete. It is possible you will need to read through it multiple times. Just be patient, be consistent with your tone of your voice, and follow all the other instructions that you are reading. I'm going to hit next, and we'll give it a moment to finish setting up our profile. All right, and it's completely up to you if you want to send usage data to help with future iterations of the product. But personally, I would click Do Not Send Usage Data for privacy reasons. And let's hit finish, and there we go. And there's a quick tutorial which you're free to use, but I'm going to skip over it. With Dragon Naturally Speaking, you can enter commands or dictate, turning your voice to text. For example, I'm going to move my mouse up here to activate it, turn on the microphone, and I can use commands such as Open Chrome, Open Chrome, and it'll open the program. So it's not perfect, and you may have to repeat your command, but just try to keep a consistent tone as you're talking, and oh, it's actually picking up my text as I speak. But if you do need to repeat a command, don't try to say it louder. You'll just annoy those who are around you, and Dragon may not even pick it up. So let's go ahead and open up Microsoft Word. So open Word. And you can actually see in the lower right corner that it actually shows us which command it's entering. Now you can't do everything with the voice commands, or at least I haven't figured out how to do that just yet. So I do still need to click on Blank Document. And once I'm in, it'll write down everything that I say. It's not perfect, but it will type the majority of what you say. If you make a mistake, you can just go back and correct it. See, like I made a mistake right here. So I would need to just select this. And we can turn on and off Dragon Naturally Speaking by just clicking the green button up here. I hope this video is useful. Again, some of this software is available built into Windows 10, but others are only available to students at the disability machines in the Williamsburg and Hampton campus libraries. If you have any questions about the contents of this video, be sure to leave them in the comments or send an email to vtaptncc@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and happy learning!